All right, guys, what's up? I'm TheyComing. Welcome to the stream. My audio is not working. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. See if this fixes it. Hello? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Hold on a sec. I got it. There we go. Okay, so we should be good now. Audio should be good. All right, guys, what's up? Sorry. Had my audio routed a little bit wrong with my computer. And we fixed it. So what's up? We got Mots. We got William in the chat. How's it going, guys? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We have a couple CWL attacks ahead of us today on the Th14 and the Th15. We are blasting through the early stages of these town halls courtesy of the event. Now, one thing that I am going to say straight away is that I think it's super important to have taken care of like the critical things at the start of if you started a new town hall like I did, take care of the most critical, highest upgrade time stuff when it matters the most. So you can see a couple days ago, I actually chose to upgrade my Eagle, my Infernos, and my Scatter Shots. Those are going to be the highest upgrade time structures on your base that are gold based. Next, when the event changes and it's no longer about gold, but it basically two days from now, it'll be all about elixir. You then want to start slamming things like your pet house, your clan castle, your hero hall, and then all these fun things like the spell factory, dark spell factory, barracks, and dark barracks. So that's what's up. Oh yeah, don't forget the blacksmith, which is going to allow me to actually spend some of these resources that I've been stacking here. In fact, before we do our set, or before we do our daily bonus, we need to be sure that we don't overcap. And if I do my daily bonus right now, I am going to overcap. So I have to spend resources to ensure that that's not a problem. One thing that I haven't used very much on my two lower accounts, well, really at all, has been the healer puppet. I'm curious if this could be a power play with the super witch attacks. Instead of going for a giant arrow or magic mirror, instead opting for action figure healer puppet, to where I'm popping it very early, like basically right before the queen is going to enter the base with the super witches. I get additional healers that can bounce around, and those healers aren't necessarily going to all be standing on the same tile as the healers that are probably locked onto the witches. So we could end up with just better coverage and better security of the push. You're saying the action figure replaces the healer puppet. Well, when you look at the healer puppet, like, we don't get DPS, which is, I think, the only thing that's really concerning me about trying this out, is that I'm going to be lacking DPS that otherwise I would have, but instead I'm getting sustain, right? Like, the queen herself has a modest self-heal, and that doesn't count the healing that those healers provide to you, but you're getting additional healers on the field. You're saying surely the monolith arrow? I don't know, man. I don't know. Until, like, I'm down to keep messing around with that on my Town Hall 18. Like, yesterday, after my 99% 2-star fail in CWL, I was just like, guys, if you want to take me off the lineup, it's really not going to hurt my feelings. I felt a little bit burnt on just the amount of CWL that we've had in the last month. And I like the sort of 2-day cadence of wars where there's like war day on, war day off, war day on, war day off. It's a little bit easier to manage. It means that on the off days, I don't have to log into the game. And, but anyways, I ran the monolith arrow and just mismanaged a couple spells at the very end of the attack, and it cost me that final building, and because of, I think, 2 other fails on our team, we lost by a star. So now, if one of those other attacks had tripled, we would have won on percent because I hit the 99, right? But it just didn't work out that way. So let's see. I think I will put points into my healer puppet. I am curious to see how this thing performs. I haven't played it in so long that... Alright, so I'm at level 12. I guess we have to go to level 15. But what I could say at this point is maybe I'll just hold... You know what? I'm going to hold my points. I don't necessarily want to play this right now. I'm going to hold the rest of my ore so that when I finally get to upgrading this blacksmith this week, I'll be able to do some of my level 18 commons, like on, for example, like the Rage Gem, Fireball level 21. Level 21 epics are pretty great. Yeah, we did lose. Wait, we did lose? No, I thought we lost by a star. Yesterday we lost by a star. If I had tripled, it would have sealed it, right? Because we were winning on percentage going into the final exchange. They had 1, we had 1 left. So if both teams had tripled the final, if I had tripled it and they had tripled, we still would have won on percent. So we did lose by a star. Could save 3 healers using the healer puppet, so that's like 2 Yetis in your army or whatever. I don't necessarily think that subbing out healers for additional ground troops would be the play. I think that because the way the Warden opener usually functions, you still need to have adequate healing on the Warden. Otherwise, you're cornered into using a rage or, you know, using additional spellage to keep him up long enough to get your fireball off. And also, you have to keep in mind that, like, even if you do use those spells to get the fireball off, he's going to be taking additional damage and may start wondering. And without the 5 healer support, it increases his likelihood to die, especially on hit-ups. We lost by a star. You're losing on percentage. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute. Did you guys lose the war today too? What happened? Dude, 2 fails from both teams? Again, 81. Oh my god, that's brutal. I suppose these are like high 90s. 99? Oh god, I think the 99 by itself. And then 93. Yeah, oh man. That's brutal, dude. What's up, Sicko W7? 007, how's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. So yeah, I'm gonna play with some Fireball Rocket Loons today. I'm liking those vibes. We're gonna have some fun. I'll play with an empty flinger, I think. Oh, we don't even have the flinger yet. We actually have to feed ourselves, which is fine. Let me get my 14 up so I can just feed flingers. And we'll change this. No Super Yeti anymore. No totem. We'll eventually do it without totems. Probably just more invis spells because like the back end RC can be kind of disgusting. All right, and then CC, I think super minions are the way. We could get goofy with like some super hog riders. Nah, we'll just take super minions. Safe combination with an archer. Okay, and then we'll request war. For our war attack, I think we will fill up on totems. Although we could say no to that. All right, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get our rocket loons. Ah! So let's deactivate our Super Witch. Reactivate rocket loon. Now we have all this free space. We can take out the regular loons except for a couple. But let's see how many rocket loons we can fit first. 20. I think we were down with like 18 the last time I was running this. And that gave us space for like a couple regular loons and then a third baby dragon. Yeah, I want to say this is the composition that I was driving with last time I did this. So let's have fun. We do have enough space, just to double check, we do have enough space that when we hit our 4 times bonus, we're not going to overcap. So that's what we didn't want to do. Did not want to overcap our resources. I'm not hitting a 13. I want to hit a 14 or a 15. It's more fun. And my camera seems to be a little bit off center today. That's fine though. Oh man, guys. I had such a good weekend. I really did. Saw friends. Like we had a surprise party for a friend of ours on Friday. Then on Saturday, we went to my other friend's swimming pool. Like almost all the same people showed up, went to the swimming pool. Had food and drink. My friend, okay, hold on a second. I'd never thought about this until he did it. He bought like 3 boxes of Popeye's chicken. And a good dozen of us could not kill 3 boxes of Popeye's chicken. I think we almost killed 3 boxes of Popeye's chicken. But everyone was like stuffed. And that was like one thing that people brought. Can I have a 14, man? Give me something interesting. I want to see how this works at 14. I'd stop doing Fireball Rocket Loons in favor of Super Witches, but I want to see what it's like 14v14. God bless. 13, 13, 13, 13. Come on. Come on. Oh! And we need to talk about our league placements, too. Okay, at least here's a 14. I don't care that it's kind of low loot. We're having fun. If we Fireball his air defense, that gets us plenty, I think. And then LaFlinger. Probably good up here, right? The baby dragon once there. I'll go down here with him. See if we get a Tesla to pop up in our face here. Looks like he's got him down the sides. So I'm gonna see if we can get one to pop. No, wow. I'm actually surprised at that. Those expos are gonna see me soon though. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2. It's not dead. Tap it once. Bip. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now, I forget, I don't have a Super Witch entry, so I have to play for the strength of the Warden. And I need to keep my other hero entries away from the Warden. He's got a single at the top, but I don't necessarily think that that's overly negative, right? See if we can actually get him onto the Town Hall here. Now, he's level 60. I think he wins this fight without having to spell. Okay, he's onto the Town Hall. Cool. Just gonna invis him here, and then we'll start our heroes like this. He should be good, right? Oh, this is where I should probably have my action figure magic mirror. Ah, I'm remembering. And we have our invis spell for our... Decent. This looks fine to me, I think. We haven't used rocket loons. I don't know what to say. I mean, we're just swagging every rocket loon that we decided to make moves for. And all the heroes are alive. I swagged every rocket loon that I had. Farming and practicing. Feels impossible to find Town Hall 15 in normal battles as a 14. It happens from time to time. But it's interesting. It's like, I feel like certain times a day when I'm searching, it's like 14, 15, 14, 15. And then like other times a day, it's wanting to throw me the low bases. That's insane. I used 5 healers, 3 babies, a couple headhunters for cleanup, archers for cleanup. We had a flinger. Or are you not attacking in ranked? I do my rank sets on Wednesdays on my 2 accounts, my 14 and my 15. So Wednesday is when I do my full rank sets on both accounts. We're chilling, man. CWL definitely kind of stressed me out. Plus, like, there's a guy in the clan that, like, reacted as if I just killed his mom. Like, when I 99% 2-starred. Like, to be fair, he's just, like, flaming the entire clan. And it's like, okay, dude, show me what you got. I mean, maybe he's right. Maybe he needs to show me how I'm washed. But... requesting Super Witch Royal Ghost, please. Are Royal Ghosts in the game right now? It doesn't really do me... it doesn't really help me to attack with event troops. But and of course, this 14 is just a progress base. I'm not hitting it. I want, like... I took off my Super Witches because I was wanting to try out Rocket Loons in a 14v14. And it turns out that, I guess, with hero levels and better troop levels, we get to swag 18 Rocket Loons. I wonder if we can do it 2 times in a row. Should that be the challenge? Swagging all of your Rocket Loons? I need to deal with that eagle, right? So... get you in the corner. See if we can fire... if we can melt out the mortar there, we can take one of the Infernos. I don't know if the flames should hit it. Yeah, okay. The issue, though, is we need to go like this. so he sees it first. Ah, he saw the flinger first. Rest in peace. Well, we'll lose the flinger early, which sucks. We'll go ahead and hit that collector, or that pump. Okay, what do we do next here? We'll just let him keep working. It'd be cool to hit the eagle. Like, that's really what's on my mind. Like, get a fireball to the eagle. And we're in a pretty good spot. Going all the way to about 1.5 minutes, though, can get kind of awkward. Okay, don't die, Warden. You're not allowed to die here. Okay, I'm gonna get this down with the queen down. Oh, this is where I should be taking my magic mirror. Okay, we'll slide him in like this. Queen's roasted, which is usually not a good idea, or not a good situation to be in. Dude, the giant gauntlet actually popped off. Okay. We did it again! We managed to swag all of the rocket loons again. What's up, Radhakrishnan? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. We did it 2 attacks in a row. 2 14v14s. Disgusting work the heroes can do. This is the reason why you level your heroes. You keep them, you know, reasonably on par with what your town hall is supposed to be. You're playing Fireball Rocket Loons without the Rocket Loons. I'm playing Fireball Hero Sui. Like, that's what you should really call it. Fireball Hero Sui. Now, the real test is going to be when we actually find a base that has a clan castle. So I'm going to actually nerf myself once more and take 1 less invis in favor of a poison. So if we find a base that actually has a defending clan castle, we have a tool to deal with it, right? Emily says, I'm making use of the clones of Super Yetis to finish my walls. Done like 35 a minute and finally maxed out. Now I'm doing 36 level. Dude, that's what's up. I've been trying to relax, man. Like, the Clash of Clans grind, it can sneak up on you. Like, at first it doesn't feel like a chore, but, you know, feeling like, you know, if you don't log in at least once or twice a day on each account to, like, make sure your builders stay active. I guess the game somewhat solves the issue, that problem for you over time. Here's a 14. It's a weaker 14, but it's a 14. Usually wanting to go for an Eagle artillery takedown, so I think maybe we're going to try to hit that single right there to take the... Yeah, let's do that. A lot of damage. I think we can last because he'll eliminate the archer tower in a second, and that'll basically make it tolerable. Let me throw this over here. Okay. Now that wizard tower down there is going to mess with the fireball unless he wants to move a little further up. Okay. I think if we do this. Hit the eagle. Don't be a dum-dum. Okay, he does. Cool. Now we gotta watch this. I'm probably gonna rage and invis the warden here. 2 and woo, the timing there. 2, 3. Cool. That baby dragon is getting infinity value, by the way. All right, Hirosui's gonna looks lined up nicely. I'm actually gonna do this here. Break over here. So queen. Oh, what did I do? I took my eye off the ball, I guess. All right, so warden dies. Can you still triple when your warden dies? That's the question. King's ability. I'm gonna freeze. Okay. Bruh, did we do it again? And that's with the warden's unfortunate demise. I'm playing Fireball Rocket Loons without the Rocket Loons, guys. I guess this is the right way to play Fireball Rocket Loons. Are you Great tip for everyone when you make most of the clones. If you put clones to the whole base and put one E-Drag down, it's a 3-star in like 45 seconds. That's 3 attacks in a row. What's up, Abhishek? Welcome back. 8 of my accounts barely have upgrades going most of the time. Yeah, I know, William, you have so many accounts, man. Like, you play on so many villages. Like, I don't think I could live that way. Like, I think it would actually, like, be just, like, overwhelming for me to deal with it. Like, it would probably cause me to break down and not want to play Clash. Clones and Yetis triple in 25 seconds. Oh my god, I love it. Wall discount goes away when Gold Quest is done, so now I'm grinding real. Are you serious? It goes away? Dang, I guess we need to save a builder tomorrow and like actually do a little bit of off-stream grind. I don't stream on Tuesdays. But hold on a second. Wait. So, look at this real quick. The discount for the walls is the same on gold and elixir. What makes you think it's going away? Yo, you're using potion. How much do you have? Well, I popped 2 of them. I did, at least on my other account, I did go in and top myself off with builder potions using my league medals. But I think honestly, I'm gonna go kind of hard on the potions during this event because like being able to nail some of these early buildings, like the rest of the town hall is gonna feel like a walk in the park. Like, these are the core defenses that I really care about. I can slow roll my air defenses. I'm fine with that. But to have, like, the biggest, fattest things taken care of, and then I don't think about it for the rest of the town hall, and it's only taking, what, like 2 days for me to do this? I have ripped off a couple potions now, so that's why the time is quickly, dropping. Dude, Fireball Rocket Loons without the Rocket Loons feels kind of nasty. Let's see about the Magic Mirror, though. We do have this leveled on this account, so we should be trying this out instead of the arrow. So Magic Mirror and action figure for the Queen Sui. I'm liking the stick horse vibes, though. I really am. Everyone keeps saying that. I'm not sure where they found that info either, but in case they're right, I'm just doing it. Besides, both Golden Elixir for walls are discounted, so kind of makes sense. I mean, to me, it would make sense if they just left the discount. Fireball Rocket Loon is too tough for you. Well, here's the thing. If you play your cards right in a 14v14, it would appear that you don't even need the Rocket Loons. Honestly, Kim, I know this guy's underleveled. I won't hit it, but like, the last 4 attacks that we've done, we've swagged the Rocket Loons. We just made sure to get a proper fireball. I think I want to target the single so we can get a decent amount of value all the way around it. And then the flinger. He's got mortars on all the corners. Now, if I use 2 Rocket Loons, this flinger goes to infinity. So I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, let's just do the attack somewhat right. But no more Rocket Loons. It's all about controlling Sui heroes. Waiting. It's all single targets, too. Oh, I should have put that down sooner. He should be fine, but just for time, right? And that guy is hard chilling up at the top there. And based on how these last attacks have gone, you can go down to like 1 minute and 30, and you're still not in danger of failing. Just invis once. Now, if I saw the arrow, I would arrow to eliminate the eagle there. But it's time to move. Alright, Queen's over here. This. And this for him. Send this. Send this. Cool. The king's locked onto by the single. We will pop in just a moment. Now. Damage mitigation. Oh, that was bad, actually. Usually the RC is what prevents the time fail in this scenario. All right, so it would appear that if we don't start dropping troops, we will time fail. Yeah, well. GG. Okay, so you can fail. Flinger got great value by itself. Also, I probably could have maybe used a rage on the warden so he wouldn't have died there, but we're just screwing off. Feeling out the Fireball Rocket Loon. This is what I think too, but if I wait and they were right, that makes sense. So I'd need 160 million more loot and finish my wall, so I'm not risking. Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's really not that big of a deal. I didn't think farming the walls at Town Hall 14 was really that big of a problem. And I know that based on the way the last 6 months have gone, we're going to get some sort of troop rush event next month as well. It seems like every month there's at least one event where they make farming like totally free, where attacks can last less than 60 seconds and you could sit there and just like mouth breathe on your iPhone, you know, and just receive resources and take wins. Wish I could attack like you, mate. That's nice. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, YOLO. I guess what we're attempting to do is find a Town Hall 14 first. But then B, don't use the rocket loons. Which is easier said than done, but it's like here. Okay, so we have to hit this, right? It's properly leveled. Now, 3 singles can be pretty dangerous for the massive Sui that we're trying to manufacture here. Ooh, the top side looks great for a Flinger. Good. Warden's over here. I'm just going to try to hit that single right there on the left. So, Flinger for 1 single, Warden for another single. I guess that's the formula. And then the Hero Sui for the other single over here. So you need to do a little bit of funneling work to make that happen, but Warden has made it right onto the defenses nice and early. 2, 3, 4, do this, that. I'm fine with that. Now we're on to the second single up top. I'm gonna put archers up here. And as soon as we get the air defense, we drop that. We got another 10 or so seconds before we should put our heroes down. So I'm going to baby dragon that. I'm going to then go for the Queen. Warden needs to live. Freeze up once. King's ability. Hey, this is looking great. I think this is wrecked. King has done the good Lord's work. Put a headhunter up here to clean up. Dude, I have abilities left. And I have time. Again, no rocket loons. Look at the spell swag. Look at it. Like, honestly, Fireball rocket loons, it's like the attack works better when you don't use rocket loons at all. Which is clearly not correct. Take it with a grain of salt, but like, your army is a Warden charge Fireball with a 3 hero Sui on top of that. Oh yeah, I am using a Flame Flinger, which I don't feel bad about. I'm not using the rest of my army. Like, how much space is 18 rocket loons? With that 64, that's 144 space. Oh my god. It's half the army. Unnecessary. And that's really like the main attacking force. Everything that I'm using is like either to funnel or like a few extra troops to clean up with like archers and a couple headhunters. No, you need rocket loons and good bases. No, we do our rank sets on our 14 and 15 on Wednesdays. We're just playing around right now. We're just hanging out. Which is why we're struggling to like search and find a 14. How's CWL treating me? Well, I missed the building yesterday on my 18 and, you know, just basically said, if you have to take me off the lineup, I get it. And they did. But the problem is like 2 other people failed yesterday and then 2 more people failed today. So I don't even know if it was like really necessary to take me off. But let me give you the other side of that is like, I kind of don't want to do CWL on 3 accounts at once. Like, at least I get some joy out of like the crazy hit up scenario. It's like, if I don't get it, I'm not going to be heartbroken. As long as I get the 2-star, I feel good. But when I do get it, it's like, oh man, Town Hall 13 v16 triple. Oh my balls, you know, like, or Town Hall 14 v17 triple. Oh my gosh. What's the requirement to join this clan? You have to be a Town Hall 12 through Town Hall 15. And we look at your village for like reasonable progression. If your heroes are like stupidly behind, that is one thing that could disqualify you from being accepted. Which league is your clan in on the Town Hall 18 one? It's the league right before modifiers. Like, or excuse me, the main clan is the first league with modifiers. The clan that we're warring in this week, our idea, I guess the leader's idea was that we were going to try to get the second clan to also hit that same league. So first set of modifiers. But it's not looking like fantastic. Like there have been too many fails. Like my 99 was certainly not the worst fail. Like there were some fails that were like in the low 80s. Which if you tie stars, I guess in a lot of these Town Hall 18 wars, a lot of 2-star misses are like even then like high 90s. It's Monday. How the rank match started? Huh? 3 clan members in the opposite clan got arrested and saved us from losing. What? How do you know that? Were they all buddies? And they like came over to tell you guys, yeah, 3 of our guys got arrested. GG. Did they literally like, that would actually be a hilarious turn of events. I mean, sucks to get arrested, but like, they were raging about it in the clan chat. So those guys must be bros. That base is basically 13. Show me a 14 game. Show me a 14. I know my league is not low. If all my ranked looks the way it does. See, this guy, look, he's in Th15. We will talk about rank performance. I think that might be what Abhishek was asking about. Okay, it's going to take a while for him to do his stuff up there. I think down here with the flinger is good. I want to say just fireballing his scatter shot is... Well, mate, is it enough? He's got those singles, which are going to be really annoying to deal with. This looks pretty good. I don't know if it's worth it to try to hit the multi so we can take his eagle. Although it could be. It's just, I think it's going to be kind of painful making our way over there. Okay. I want him to step up and tank a little bit. Okay, we found a black mine. I'm going to assume there's a black mine over here. Oh, Warden? My bad. And because it's getting crazy, we're going to rage. Again, we got about 5 seconds to get this off so we don't time fail. Cool. He doesn't take because my fireball is not level 21. Alright, we need to then freeze. I'm going to send you over here like this. And like this. Oh! There's this going on. I don't think we get this. Okay, can the queen? Oh, no. We're trying not to use rocket loons. Watch this. Oh, that's so funny, dude. That's actually hilarious. Okay. We're all right. I haven't done that yet. That's actually really funny. I should probably do that more for joy, yeah? Just enjoy the joy. Usually my king and my RC are played near my queen. So there's like sort of a three-pronged attack. Or like a two-pronged attack, right? It's the Warden doing his business. The Flink... Well, Warden doing his business, Flinger doing his business, and then the other three heroes kind of get put in all around the same area. So they all, you know, sort of share the tanking and all that distraction is there and ready. Probably should have popped the queen sooner as well. Wish the farming would correlate with your ranked, like so you're not finding all these lower town halls. You know, Mots, yes, but also no. I mean, if you're pushing ranked and if it's forcing you into situations where like all of your opponents are higher town halls, like I can imagine that would require people to have a CC almost every time to feel like they had a chance at grabbing it all. You can still get pretty fantastic money from a raid. I think if we hit the cannon right there, it's good enough. That Lord Arch Tower cannot do anything when it's just by itself. Right, and that's a ground bow, so it's not going to shoot the baby here. Can we get the invis trick off if I do it right? If I go like this. Again, my fireball just barely doesn't complete because I don't have 3 quakes. And my fireball is not level 21 yet. Now, there's no battle builder there. So what we could do is send the King Queen Sui in like that direction. That's a good idea. But I need the Warden to go further north. So we got another like 15 seconds or so, 20 seconds about, before we should really start worrying about time. But I think breaking here, and then Queen should shoot over the wall to get the eagle. Oh, we haven't had our Flinger down. I'm tripping. Well, we're going to go with a... this. So this. Queen. Here. King RC. Okay, King's in there. And pop. So, oh, I took my eyes off the Warden. Well, that's happened. Freeze again. Okay. The problem is I don't have a freeze for this backside. So we're going to get kind of wrecked unless I spell up like this. Again, we are actively attempting to not use our spells or use our rocket loons, which looks like is going to cause a fail, but I'd rather do it for glory. Can we get it? Is it possible, ladies? Ah, she went the wrong way. Yep, it'll fall short. We could Rocket Loon for it. But the challenge is, you can use Super Yeti Clone spell strategy. I did it for, I think, 1 week or 1 or 2 weeks when I was using dragons. And then I also, what promoted me to P.E.K.K.A 22 is Fireball Super Witches with Super Yeti Clone opener. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm choosing not to do it right now. Oh man, what a fantastic summer though. It only just got hot in Atlanta, like in the last 1 or 2 weeks. Prior to that, it was super mild. So a lot of our cookouts and stuff in the evening times weren't we weren't sweating profusely in the middle of the night, which is really nice. But our challenge at this moment is Fireball Rocket Loons, in which we swag the Rocket Loons. Now, in a war attack, we're going to be a lot more liberal with the use of Rocket Loons, right? It's not like we need to hold the Rocket Loons. We need to actually kill the base and avoid failing, right? We need to be able to protect our Warden if he's getting overwhelmed. Also, in a 14v14, it would appear that we absolutely need to have a level 21 Fireball as soon as possible. Otherwise, we've cornered ourselves into requiring 3 Quakes for an Eagle Artillery. And the Eagle Artillery in Fireball Rocket Loons is very important. I think I see how to do this. Do that. So the Expo should see my queen first. We got some space over here to work with. I think the Sui should go there. But I want the Warden to be able to hit that multi. I'll go ahead and break while I'm thinking about it. And go ahead and cut the garbage, so he's going to go north. All right, he's up here, still working. It's okay. I think we're going to have to start the Sui before it's really time. Just to make sure the Expo doesn't ruin us too badly. Do this. Break again right here. Oh, we lost our... our wall breaker to a spring trap. Okay. I'm gonna free or do that. I'm gonna rage here. King and queen. And then do this. So do you hear double headhunter for you? Okay, do that. Do this. Queen's chilling. This is good. Nice. That should clean up, right? Got a super minion going that way. Nice, good stuff. Where do I get my rank base from Th14? Basically, anytime like Hooked posts a base, I pick it up. So like the rank base that I'm running on my 15 is actually because I made it when I was Th14 on my higher account. That base I got from Hooked to Clash. He puts links in his videos that like whenever he promotes, whenever he has a good season, he'll share the base link like in the description of the video, which is super helpful, by the way. Currently the clone spell then is going on. Why not use that? I have not played Fireball Super Witches in a while. I mean, I could be throwing all these clones down and just laughing my pants off. I mean, we could do it just for the lulz. So like if I just go like clone. Ah! Oh gosh! Oh my god, it's so stupid. Oh my god. That is dumb. Like, very dumb. Is it fun? Absolutely. Is it dumb? Yes. What? You actually have a clan castle, my guy? Well, it's no longer. Doing this with mice from the Super Yeti is also fun. Yeah. All right, we're maxed out on loot. Looking at our builders. How much longer do we have on the builder boost? Or is it already ended? I think it ended already. Items. Yeah, okay, so my builder boost finally ended. Or did it end? Am I making it up? I think I could maybe get one potion and pop it so that I can reset. Is it worth it to reset the builders tonight? I think it is. Because I'm going to overlap a little bit into the elixir discounts that start like basically Wednesday morning. I think. Right? When you look at this. 1.5 days. So like tomorrow this time. Yeah, tomorrow really late at night my time. So when I get up on Wednesday, the elixir event will be in full swing. So it could be nice to go ahead and hit a couple extra gold upgrades that are short. Because a little overlap into the elixir event is not a bad thing. Like, I did already build the pet house and have chosen to upgrade the pet house despite it not being discounted time, just because I wanted to get rolling on these pets. On my other account, I guess it's a good time to just to take a peek. On my other account here, what I've more or less decided is that I guess while I'm in a holding pattern, because I've put my builders down on all the chunkiest stuff, Eagle, Spell Towers, Inferno Towers. I haven't done the scatters, but I also haven't built my monolith yet, which might seem like a little bit weird, but I'm saving that for the Dark Elixir week. I'll do that at the same time that I'm upgrading a bunch of heroes. So, like, I am upgrading the pet house right now because I'm trying to get at least Frosty unlocked. The truth is, you don't really want to use Lassie, the Yak, or the Owl beyond Town Hall 14. The only thing that you really care to use beyond Town Hall 14 is the unicorns. So that's why I got that to level 10. That's why all these other things I got to level 5 and have just kind of stopped. As soon as I have the ability to upgrade Frosty, I'm going to max him out. As soon as I get Diggy, I'm going to max him out. As soon as I get the Phoenix, I'm going to max him out. I'm probably not going to focus on the Poison Lizard. I don't think he's that great. But you want to just be aware of when the discount windows are. Do a little bit of math. Like, the event starts in the wee hours of Wednesday morning for me, and I know it goes for a week. That's 7 days. I can start one elixir upgrade the first day, probably get a second one in about halfway through, and that's a lot of discounted time. And so even if the second wave of elixir upgrades that I start next week or this week, even if they end a little bit into the Dark Elixir discount window, it doesn't matter. I've already got a bunch of time off, right? Because I do have the Gold Pass. I do have, on all my accounts, and we do have the 40%. So, like, the time saving is just ridiculous. Like, starting a new town hall during this event is so advantageous. You really, like, kick off in just a brilliant way. Like, it happens so fast. All right, guys, so check this out. We have a daily bonus to do on this account, but we also have 2 CWL hits to do. What I'm going to do quickly is take a leak. And I think it's a 90-second timer is going to appear on your screen. And when it counts to 0, we will resume. So I do encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. When we get back, we'll be doing the CWL, kind of tidying up on these 2 accounts. See you in a sec. All right, guys, we're back. Before you ask, Yes. I wash my hands. Feeling good. Let's go and get after it. We have a daily bonus to complete on our Town Hall 15 here. And again, we have not yet upgraded our blacksmith, so we can't go for level 24 epics just yet. But what we can do is potentially put some points into some of these warden support equipments, which I actually did a little earlier today. I went ahead and burned, I was like right up at 40k. So I went ahead and burned off some of my shiny in order to just make room for the 4 times bonus today. So let's do it. Let's do it. Guess I can go Fireball Super Witches with no CC. We'll just take a siege machine, siege barracks. So Fireball Super Witches, here we go. And it's a proper 15. I'd love to see this. Okay. Okay, it's a lot of air traps. We found another air trap. Okay. We only have the one rage. I think it's probably worth it to use it. But I think we want to invis first. Yeah, let's invis him. Let's let him recover a little bit. And then I'll turn to the right and be able to handle the other multi. Hopefully we don't lose the unicorn. As soon as he does that, we can start. Okay, so we'll put this down. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Outside. Queen's arrow. Headhunter's in. King's ability. I'm going to freeze that. I think we're going to rage through this section here. Decent. I think we're looking fine, honestly. We still have the rocket spear to throw. Two. Throw. Turn around. 1, 2, 1. Okay. And lots of fun stuff. Bit. 2, 3. Nice. GG's. So no CC spell. Still swaggin' spells. War. Okay, it's a proper 15. We'll hit it. Guess we go for his Town Hall. Town Hall Fireball gets us Monolith. And then we'll break either to the left or the right and head right into one of the scatter shot compartments with the Super Witches. Okay, we pull all the Teslas. Cool. We cannot play these Quakes too early, though, because it'll cause the monolith not to go down. Like, we have to actually be tight with our timing on that. We need to get this off soon. Cool. Play you over here. Wait for the air defense to go down, then we'll do this. Super Witches and break. And I think what we can do is actually put our king right there, and he'll go to the right, and then he'll head in. That's not the break I wanted. Oh my goodness! RC. Queen's been targeted. Okay. Queen's a little stuck here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through, burn it up. Skip. Get archers. We're fine. Should be good on time here. GG's. Excellent. Can you share your Town Hall 14 ranked base? Well, the ranked base that I've been using is this one right here. But like I said, you can get the link off of a Hooked to Clash video that he put out, I want to say, within the last few weeks. Like, you guys should really check out Hooked. Like, he's amazing at ranked. Well, I can't. It says it wants me to update it. This is the one. This is the one that I've been using. Like, I can't tell you how many attacks have ended with this single target, like, just ending an E-Dragon's attack career. This section is surprisingly difficult. Even when people are, like, hitting down on you, like Town Hall 15 or Town Hall 16s. I think the one thing that tends to wreck me in general is when people come in with a higher level RC and they do these... They put, like, almost all their spells into an Invis RC charge. Like, there's really nothing that you can do to defend that, it seems. Hooked is great outside my base and army from him. Yeah, Hooked is like, he's pushing on like a 12, a 13, a 14. And he's like made top ranks. Like when you look at top players. Hold on. Town Hall. Let's go down to 14. I don't think he's attacked just yet. But he's insanely good. Like he's just... He's got like he had a #1 finish across like 3 different town halls at the end of last week. He was ranked 1 on 3 accounts last week and 4 on the other. Yeah, that's insane. That's like, and like good on him for like just playing the game that way, where like you just get a town hall, you max it out, and you kind of stay put. That's sort of the way I wanted to play the game years ago. It's like once I had my competition accounts in order, like I got to a town hall, maxed them out, I knew that I could compete in old school CWL, which was called Champions War League. And I didn't have to work at that point. It was just like, you know, practice, war constantly, do the arranged war constantly. You never take me to Bangladesh. Huh? I've never taken you to Bangladesh. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, man. Portugal or Spain? Who's going to win? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a tight match. Can you help us with his YouTube channel? His YouTube channel is called Hooked to Clash. Hooked to Clash. I'll type the channel name in right here. Hooked to Clash. This guy's amazing. And he has a creator code, which I use because the guy has really been inspiring for like a lot of my middle town hall work. He's like obviously killing it on a regular basis and takes it really seriously. And when he hits his ceiling and he's doing these like 3 and 4 town hall hit ups and either tripling or coming extremely close to tripling, it's like, man, that's impressive. It's impressive. A lot of what he's doing though is super witch based. The town hall 11 stuff, he has to use super archers because I don't think you can get super witches at town hall 11, but you can get super archers. So it's like Blizzard super archers. But the second you get super witches, super witches are a much more stable push. They're tankier. They spawn extra tanking, which provides like basically doubles the DPS of the super witch. Whom are you supporting though between Portugal and Spain? I don't really care that much. I mean, I just like watching good sports. I'm from the USA, so if the USA is playing a game, I'm cheering for the home team, you know? But good sports is good sports. Okie dokie. I think it's about time to go ahead and plan a CWL hit. Let's see what our opponents actually look like. We got time. We got plenty of time. But when I look at this base right here, it's a 16. His monolith and his eagle are like really close together. He's also got a rage tower that's sitting right on top of all that stuff. So it's almost like Flinger value doesn't look fantastic really anywhere. He's got good protection with these corners, right? Like we'd have to do extra stuff to even be able to Flinger like just minimal value. And then quickly the ground expo will start defending. He's also got his mortars smartly placed. So that really it's all about his expo placement. His expo placement is pretty excellent to kind of minimize flame flinger value. So we can't do a flame flinger on this. I think we can, however. Does he have a CC? He does. Okay, good to note. Some of our opponents don't load their CCs, which just blows my mind. I really want to hit that rage tower because then we get mono and eagle, right? The problem is on the way to doing that, that's going to see the warden, like no doubt, right? So being able to hit mono eagle right there could be a more challenging fireball than it would appear. What we can do, however, is if, like, say we just invest spells to make sure he takes the single, and then we fireball the Eagle Artillery directly, we could get the CC instead. And then have to fight the Monolith. Which I don't necessarily hate. We could then maybe blimp into this compartment, kill the single. Also trip the Rage Spell Tower early. And I feel like driving the Super Witches into the base right there could end up being a good play. The Queen, I think we could keep her on the outside and just pushing the ring. But really, it depends on which side the Warden shades. If the Warden shades to the left, we enter with Super Witches over here. Warden shades to the right, we enter with Super Witches here. The King, I think we could easily just drop him down here for the Wizard Tower. And then he'd be able to go in here and, you know, Giant Gauntlet, Stick Horse, beat these guys in the face, clear that stuff. Getting the Warden going at the top is going to take time, though. That's what we need. We would need to be really careful about how much time we allow to expire on this. Let's check the army real quick. I think... Oh, and because it's a 16... I think taking the third Quake is a good idea. Especially if we're trying to make sure that we get that clan castle out with the fireball. And if we're not going to take the poison, we have to kill the CC before it comes out. Like, we can't screw that part up. Okay. Let's do the hit. Okay. Warden's at the top. Let him work. I'm going to Baby Dragon for the Archer Towers. Try to push in, push in, push in. I'm guessing we'll end up using a Rage and probably at least one Invis spell just to make sure that he's able to take out the single target Inferno. We want to target the Eagle Artillery directly with the Fireball, and then 3 Quake to guarantee the clan castle. At that point, we want to know that he's going to go either to the left or the right. I think going to the right would be preferable. Although it could... Nah, actually, I think going to the left is preferable. Because since the Warden's going to be in the base, this Monolith will end up seeing him, and he's going to be trying to follow out, and he's going to be taking Monolith Fire and probably Expo Fire as well. So he could end up going down in sort of a oopsie situation. When you lose the Rage Gem, it really nerfs the end of the attack. After we get the Fireball off, that's when we can start the Super Witches. At that point, I want to go ahead and Blimp and Super Yeti for the core here. Blimp from over here into this compartment. All right, let's do it. Wish me luck, guys. Enjoy yourself in CWL. All right, move, move, move. Good pull. See if there's another one. Nice. Wow. Nice. We found lots of black mines up there. It's not bad. I like that Baby Dragon has been such a savage by himself. Okay. We need him to move, though, which is kind of worrying me. Maybe I should have had another Rage in here. All right, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't like that eagle went off. Okay. Okay, we got it. Protect him. Use ability. Send. Town Hall down with the Yeti Mites. That's actually kind of a big deal. And we're gonna invis this package over here once. Seems like we're looking good. Okay, we still have the RC. Go. We got it, dude. Nice. Never a doubt. Also, wall breakers apparently weren't necessary. I probably should have tweaked the army for that. Let's go. Love a little new Town Hall 15 v16. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Unfortunately, this is our mirror here. So we have a brand new 14 to attack on next. And unfortunately, our opponent is a 12. Believe me, I'll take as many stars as we can soak. Also, we're going to review some nasty hit-ups as soon as I get my second attack off. So you guys won't want to miss those. Let's swap over to the 14. And if we're on Fireball Rocket Loons, I think we can stay on that. I don't think there's anything scary about keeping that. Especially if we're hitting a 12, it's usually like I think it's preferred over the Super Witches. Just because you can have so much more fun. Like your heroes are so strong compared to the base. Like you're talking a max level 85 queen against a max level 65 queen. That's pretty big. It's a pretty large difference. Gonna request. And we will use a flinger just to make this one really easy peasy. And I will go ahead and fill the totem just for good measure. But let's quickly scout the base. I did not look like a fantastic base. You said, who are you supporting between Spain and Portugal? I said just a minute ago, I'm not like, I just support good sports. Neither of those teams are like my home country. So I just want to see good football, you know? I think the top side with the flinger is probably the best, right? Because he does have a CC, but I'm not worried about that. I think fireballing maybe to like, because this Warden should cook. I think if we just make sure to get the Eagle Artillery out, the base will fold very fast. And just make sure that we're actually able to get that single with our flinger, which we should be able to. We're going to want to check this section with a Rocket Loon to see if he's got Teslas right there. But this should be an open and closed triple. Let's go. Interesting that we pull air skellies. Be nice to see him walk right in for the defenses. Yeah, see, level 60 Warden just pushes so quick. I should have put those archers on a little sooner. I've got Eagle down. Easy town. He's going to move up here and fight the CC, which is probably fine. The baby dragon. We'll put the heroes in at a minute and 30. Get in there, little headhunter that could. Okay, poison you, freeze you, invis you. King over the wall. Break. King's building just a moment. We'll swag the RC out of respect. And our rocket loons just out of respect. So just make it one massive hero push. But yeah. GG's! Judging by how many stars this clan has been putting up for the remainder of, basically for the start of this CWL week, it would seem that this clan is likely going to fold on this war. Like when you look at the season info, like this is Akatsuki. These guys have put up 4,900%, while we have put up 6,900%. Also, 152 stars means that they are not all using their attacks. This season, we have won how many? Only 2 of 4 wars, and we're in 3rd place, and we're trailing by 5 stars. The boys and crazy boys, these two, that is so funny, the boys and crazy boys. These two clans are all 18s and 17s. I think they might have the random, like, 15 at the bottom. But it's like we're strongly outmatched at the top of the map. So we're having to fight pretty massive uphill battle. But it looks like if we keep up with our consistency, we should be good. Now, you guys want to see some impressive stuff? This is Donut attacking Haffy's Rudy. So Donut is Town Hall 16. This is a Town Hall 18 16 v 18 triple. And he's done it twice this war. And when you look at the strength of this base, I want you to like really take in what you're looking at. This base is a supercharged Town Hall 18. Look at the defenses. Let's scout it real quick so you can actually see the defense levels. 2 times supercharged. The base is fully supercharged. Maybe, okay, so he's missing 1 level on an expo. Okay. Everything else, level 2 supercharge. Level 2 supercharge. Level 2 supercharge. Level 2 supercharge. Scatters are new, so I don't fault him for that, but this base, this guy is like, this is a properly strong Town Hall 18. Like, actually strong Town Hall 18. And a Town Hall 16 triples this. Donut, a.k.a. Spectacular, a.k.a. Bunny, a.k.a. EMP. The man, the myth, the legend. This guy's insane. He's going to zap trick to take the... Oh, look at the value from just the opening movement. Oh my gosh. Zap Quake over the mono and revenge. Jetpack across the base to finish it off, but also clear a good amount of this compartment too. And what does he get with that? 2 air defenses as well. Huge. So it's not an air attack, but he does take some extremely important defense right off the base right away. In goes the throwers. Queen on the outside to funnel. Interesting choice, right? Recognizing that queen in the base would be less valuable than queen outside the base, targeting her, basically taking down her own targets. Unfortunately, does lose the headhunter to mortar fire. Queen's ability goes off. Giant action, giant plus magic mirror. Look at how much damage the Guardian does to the throwers! Oh my gosh, that was scary. Even with the life gem, his poor throwers were one more swing away from the attack just halting. Like straight halting. But look at this. He's got a revive. He's got 2 totems and he has a freeze. I'd say this is the most dangerous stuff right here. And let's see how dangerous it actually is. The Stick Horse King late in the attack. The back end king. How often do you see that? Back in Stick Horse King. Like a savage. And he's also got the Angry Jelly. So he's like, your job is to come in and sweep out the remaining defenses. The crazy thing about this is, you know, as a Town Hall 16, you would think, okay, RC is ubiquitous, right? But no. It's king over RC. Insanely well done. Really putting a Town Hall 18 that was getting close to all supercharges. Putting it in the dirt. Oh my gosh. Spectacular. Again, this is another Town Hall 18 base. Let's check the supercharges on this, because you can't see it once you hit attack. You have to go to Scout. 1 level supercharge, 1 level supercharge, 2 level supercharge, 2 level supercharge, 1 level, 1 level. I'm kind of surprised based on how important the air meta is right now. This guy's doesn't have at least 1 supercharge on his air defenses. That's actually very, very interesting to see that. All right. His Revenge Tower is double supercharged. Crazy. Multi-gear, no supercharge. Okay. So this guy's obviously a little bit rushed. But when you look at the heroes, he's doing fine. His queen is level 107, right? So prior to the update, she was probably level 105. His RC is missing some levels. His king is missing some levels. Okay. But the RC is basically on par for max Town Hall 17. So this guy probably went Town Hall 18 and then just got caught up in maxing out his defense because he's like, oh man, I just need to defend the top of the map. Which is true. If you're Town Hall 18 and you're not able to defend, or if you have no chance in hell of defending, you're doing it wrong. It's not all about how you can drop troops that are 2 and 3 town halls above your opponent and free star, quote unquote. That's not 3-star. That is FEREE star. Simple opener. Simple, simple, simple. Guys, I don't think people think enough about the opening investment for a fireball, okay? Yes, the fireball that he just threw was inexpensive. He only used 2 spells, plus the quakes. So 2 quakes, 2 invis. Got the fireball exactly where needed it. He created a perfect U-shape around the core of the base. So when he sends his kill squad, unless he does nothing to funnel this outside trash, His stuff is in the base, and they're going exactly where he wants the rest of the raid. He's not dropping a wall of crap just to like walk at the base and auto die. He intentionally creates this pathing. Not only did he only use the 2 invis and quakes, he did it almost instantly after the attack started. Meaning, he's got all this time to push Super Witches through the base. Super Witches are really, really strong at hit-ups because of their HP and the fact they spawn the big boys, which have even more HP and damage. But you have to give them time. They're not very fast. So understanding that the opener needed all the time that it needed, or to understand that the back end of the attack, or the actual kill squad, needed all the time to get everything done. And look at this, another Zap Quake Jetpack combination to remove again. He found a Monolith and he found a Revenge Tower. That's one thing that is the same across both of these 16v18 hit-ups. He's Zap Quake combination with the Rocket Backpack to take out the Monolith and the Revenge Tower on both of these hits. And so then what's really left? He's got all of his stuff neatly just tucked right into that compartment. He's now got his log launcher. It's going to come across the core here. So even if his Super Witches don't make it into this compartment, that's not really the point. The point is he's going to have whatever's in that log launcher come out and be able to handle the Guardian. He's also getting amazing hits onto the multi, which goes down. Gorgeous. He freezes. And the log launcher takes, or almost took the town hall. Log launcher was one Electromite got it. CC comes out. Super Yeti deals with the Guardian. Now it's all about kind of slowly making his way around the core here. Just going clockwise, nice and neat. Giant came out at the perfect time to grab the attention of the Super Wizard Tower. He's got his Valkyries for the cleanup on the outside. This looks like it's getting really close. He does not invis the Super Witch. Barely saves the Super Witch. Now he invises because he's going to catch the healers and the Super Witch. Super Witch does hit some much needed recovery. This is wild. The Super Witch is the MVP right now. Like, look at that baby. Oh my gosh, she clears it. And let me tell you, this moment right here where you're underleveled, not your underleveled queen. This queen is technically beating walls that she's meant to destroy. Right? These are Town Hall 16 walls. He is a Town Hall 16. But this is a moment of the attack where everything has died and you have to beat through a wall. If he had not done this move at the beginning, instantly thrown the fireball and started the attack, he would have time failed this. Almost guarantee you. Letting the Warden cook would have been the time fail. And if I'm real, that would have been me. Right? Like, I would have put the Warden down, tried to let him destroy some things, and then thrown the fireball. But because it was such a cheap and quick option, when he gets this off, watch. Invis, Warden, and he dropped the Archer to test for Tesla. That was also just clean decision making. Like, high IQ mechanics. Level 65 Warden. Just running the table here. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. MMT says, I'm new on Town Hall 15. Is maxing Fireheart worth it? Fireheart is, generally speaking, a very good piece of common equipment for the Duke. I don't think you can go wrong maxing out the Fireheart. The passive HP restore on what is already a very tanky hero basically allows you to encounter, you know, like, depending on how the charge is set up, you encounter a few things one after another. And he can actually heal through damage. Like, Fireheart is 100% a good piece of equipment. Okay. Check out some more 3 stars. We got another 15 minutes or so. Bunny, another guy. So what we just saw was a 16 v18. This is a 14 v18, if I'm not mistaken. No, 15 v18. It's a new 15. Bunny just went to 15 on this account. He has the level 10 Dragon Duke now. But it looks like he hasn't put any new levels on his heroes, just on the other heroes just yet. And this space, I would say, you know, the only things that are like behind would be like his bows and his air defenses, his mortars. That a lot of people's mortars are usually kind of behind, so no huge fault there. So yeah, the base is kind of behind. He's got these weird, you know, level 16 Infernos. It looks like this guy skipped Town Hall 16 and went straight to 18. Which I do not advise, by the way. If this guy were still Town Hall 16, he could actually probably complete Town Hall 16 during the Summer Jam and max out the heroes, which, you know, he's done work on his Warden. But what is this? What are those, bro? Town Hall 18, level 43 King makes me a little nauseous. Like, I do not want to see that in my clan. You cannot show up to Dom with a king that far under leveled. So let's see actually how he takes apart. Looks like he's going in with Root Riders and Valkyries. Again, he is opting for a 6 Quake opener. Does that mean we have a Fireball? No. He has a backpack. He has a giant arrow. Arrow backpack combination with 3 Quakes for one area, 2 Quakes for another. Interesting that he threw the Quakes down then. Because this stuff healed. So he actually ends up missing out on some value here. But he triples. So he runs the Sky Wagon behind Root Riders and Valkyries. That's different. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the multi-archer tower down because of the red bomb farm there. But look, he has his RC still to deploy. The Queen seems to be doing a decent job around the backside. Is going to lose the Unicorn, which is unfortunate. Tomes now. I wonder if that was a misclick. I think he probably would have wanted this for here, but unclear. Healers are now targeted. Can he get the healers out of danger? He's going to want those healers. He freezes it, noticing that if those healers go down, this could really, you know, ruin the end of the attack. They're still barely in range. He gets them out of range. Good stuff. Now he's got RC from the top, and there's a line of defenses. Like, look at the line of defenses. There's a column of defenses that he's just going to smoke straight through. He's got the one totem, probably needs to reserve it for the Monolith and Multi-Gear. He totems now, and the final Rocket Loons in reserve put directly onto the Monolith, which is easily going to secure the attack. Beautiful stuff. Man, Bunny. I love watching this guy attack. Just love watching his hits. He does it with confidence. He does it with consistency. Here I am, like, introducing someone from Miss America. Blobby. Looks like he hits a 15v17, which is kind of nice. Pretty nice. Nicely done, Blobby. Very nice. Combination across the court came off, I think, pretty much exactly the way he wanted it to. Now Queen. Oh, no. Oh, she gets it in time. Luckily, the Duke is tanking the nonsense from the super minions. Even though they are poisoned, they would still do a lot more damage to his Archer Queen. He's going to tome now. Protect as much as he can. Finally, tome wears off. Duke dies. The revive, though, could easily be used here to send the Duke directly to Town Hall. Let's see if he spots that. So if he just lets this cook a little bit more longer, he's able to continue to wrap around, which the opener took no time, right? I doubt time is really going to be a huge factor on this. We have to double check this in a minute. He has yet to put down his Apprentice Warden, which is interesting. I think he wants that on the field right now. I think this was a mistake, and Warden should go down here too. Okay, so he finally loses the Rage Gem. But he is going to get the Town Hall down without any more fuss. He has more healers. I think he should be dropping all of his healers, like, right now. Send all your healers, please. Okay. It's a lot of healers. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Forgot my healers, the wagon and the Apprentice Warden. You still tripled it. You got it, dude. Honestly, I think your plan just to swing all the way around was a really good plan. And also, your Duke dying where he did was actually amazing for the attack, right? You let the kill squad pass on by, go to the next train station, and then Duke, it's like Duke stopped at that train station, took a nap, and then woke up and then got right on the train, which was to go after the Town Hall and be the 2-star secure. I think it looked really good. Blobber said, I forgot to skull through my trooper. Blobber, man, you and me both, man. Yesterday on my 18, I got towards the very end of my attack and noticed that I had 2 invis spells. And when I noticed, it was a little bit too late. And I 99% time failed. Because I didn't invis troops that could have been critical to finish up the attack in time. So they took me off the lineup. I've been subbed out, which sucks, but honestly, it feels kind of nice to take a break today and just focus up on like this clan's war a little bit. Enjoy the event, talk about the event stuff. Ooh, research. I wanted to finish my archers. Honestly, guys, if you're playing over on the builder base, I think that baby dragons, cannon carts, and sneaky archers, well, really, it's baby dragons and cannon carts. See, sneaky archers is like the icing on the cake. You don't need to level really anything else. Most of my attacks consist of baby dragons and a couple cannon carts. And all the time, unless I'm upgrading the battlecopter is used on the front, on the first stage, and I'm usually able to keep the battlecopter alive for the second stage. If I lose the battlecopter, it's okay. Second stage, you have your battle machine, and it ends up being fine. I mean, this many CWLs in a row has been a lot. It has, man, and I was talking about it. Like, I feel like Supercell was, you know, they had their first reason was, we want to allow clans that are at the top of the CWL rankings to actually progress into the new leagues that they added, which I totally get. At the same time, I hope they have some kind of way to tell if people have enjoyed the rapid succession of CWL or not. Because as someone that usually likes war, I usually really like CWL. The rapid one after another CWLs, it's felt draining, man. Like, I play on 3 different accounts. And I know there's people out there that play on like 10 or more. Like, that's a lot to keep up with. Like, every night, you gotta log in to all your accounts and do your attacks. So, yeah, I like it when it comes once a month, and it's something that, like, okay, like, for example, right now, I feel like I'm experiencing a moment of confusion about what I should be doing in Legend League for ultimate success. And because I'm feeling that confusion, it's like making me feel less confident about showing up to CWL and like picking a strategy based on a base. Instead, I'm feeling like I'm getting married to one strategy for a period of time, getting bored with it, then getting married to a new strategy, then getting bored with that, then getting married to another strategy. But like the bouncing back and forth between strategies, it hasn't been, you know, so natural for me to do, which sucks, right? But I feel like I'm better at bouncing strategies at the lower town halls. But in Legend League, when it's like the stakes are high, like you don't want to drop out of Legend League, you want to at least be in the safe zone. Like, that's stressful. Mott says, yeah, I am drained with just 2 accounts. Yeah, see, I hope Supercell is able to like actually look at players' behavior and deduce overall sentiment. And I'm not saying that I represent every single player. I'm just saying that me personally, I only want to do CWL once a month. Like, based on my lifestyle, like, I want to do CWL once a month. And whenever it's like, oh, this month is special, we're doing it twice. Well, it really means not only do you do it twice in a month, but there's that third CWL that immediately comes right after the second one. And it's like, you know, like so much focus needed. Like, you have to log in. You have to make sure to like stay on top of the clan about getting their attacks in. You have to stay on top of yourself about getting all your attacks in. So it's fun, though. It's fun. Overall, you know, as long as I don't overdo it, I'm having fun with the game. I'm having fun. And like these 2 lower accounts, man, if you told me in October last year that I'd already beat Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 14, I mean, I guess I would have believed you because I saw how quick progression was to like go up to Town Hall 12 and 11 respectively. But like, you know, these accounts could very well by the end of the year hit like Town Hall 16, Town Hall 17. It just depends. Like, maybe not Town Hall 17, but I think definitely these accounts will be Town Hall 16 by the end of the year. For sure. What's up, Ridarth? How's it going, brother? We have 5 clans all doing CWL. It's like hurting cats this many CWLs in a row. Yeah, for real, for real, for real. So, anyways, guys, it's been a fun day. We will be live again on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing our ranked sets. On our Town Hall 14, we remained in P.E.K.K.A 22. On our Town Hall 15, and this we promoted as a Town Hall 14, by the way, we were able to promote to Titan 26. And so it's going to be an interesting push this week. We do have access to stronger heroes. Our heroes will be boosted during that. And heroes and troops will all be boosted during that, so we don't have to, stress about, do we need to pop potions? It'll still be boosted, but we will be completing both sets on the Town Hall 14 and 15 live on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So basically right around the same time we started today, we'll be starting on Wednesday. And then for the Town Hall 18, we will be doing, I believe we're going to stick to the format of doing half the Legends set on Friday at our normal time of 2 p.m. Eastern. And then the other half, we will likely be doing that on Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday. Saturdays have been big social days for my friend groups. And I'm taking some good advice and just deciding to enjoy my time in the sun over the summer. And don't arrange my social life around any kind of stream commitment. Arrange my stream commitment around my social life. It's more healthy for me. But that's going to be what it is. I love you guys very much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See you later, and peace out.